Hey girls, so I just wanted to show you guys what I did for my 4th of July manicure. So it's just a bunch of different designs just to kind of simulate the 4th of July. So just something fun. I didn't want to do every nail the same. I just thought that this would be kind of fun. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did. So let's go over the colors first. I'm going to do it on this hand. So on these two red nails, I use Sally Hansen Insta Dry in Rapid Red. And then for my white, which is my thumb and then the base underneath here, I use Sally Hansen Insta Dry in Whirlwind White. For the blue, I used Sally Hansen Extreme Wear, and this is Pacific Blue. And then for the glitter top coat, I use this new polish I got from Julep. And this one, I don't know if you can see it, it's called Fireworks. And it's just a 4th of July top coat. And then we're going to be using 3 different plates. We're going to be using Cheeky Plate 10, Bundle Monster Plate 2, and Cheeky Plate 4. So those are the 3 different plates, and then I'm going to use my Conad Special Polish in white and my Conad Special Polish in red. So let's actually do this nail first since there's quite a few steps and I want it to have time to dry. So we're going to actually be using this striped image here, and this is on Cheeky Plate 10. So I'm just going to get my Conad Special Polish in white. And we are just going to paint half of the image and use my scraper, scrape it off. We're going to pick it up, make sure it looks good, and that looks fine. And then we're going to stamp it as straight as we can across this nail. All right. Tap down any little, sorry, off camera. Tap down any little flyaways that you have. So there's that. And we're just going to use this little lint-free wipe and clean off the excess. So I'm going to wait for that to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to put some top coat on it and then show you guys what to do next. So on this finger with the blue, I'm just going to stamp some stars like this one here. And this is Cheeky Plate 4, and we're going to use these stars here. And I'm going to pick up my Conad Special Polish in white, do kind of the same thing. Just put polish on half your image because when you scrape, it'll drag all of it down. So there's that. And then you're going to pick it up. Make sure everything looks okay, and then kind of line it up and just roll it on over. Whoops. And there we go. So there's your stars. We're going to clean off the stamper. And this should be plenty dry. So I'm going to actually put a layer of top coat on this. And I'm just going to use some Seche Vite, because I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do next. So just apply, oops, totally off camera. Apply your top coat to this finger here after you stamped it, and just let that dry a little bit. So we're going to move on to our pinky, and we're going to be using this image here, which is kind of a swirly, like I did the straight lines on this one, so I kind of wanted to do like a wavy flag almost on my pinky, so I decided to use this image, and it's also on Cheeky Plate 4. So you're just going to grab some more of that Conad Special Polish, and this image, I kind of painted the whole thing just because there's a lot of gaps, and I didn't want it to miss anything. So you're going to scrape, pick it up, and there it is. And then we're just going to roll this onto our pinky. So there is that. All right. And then for this finger, I'm actually going to put a second coat of the Julep polish just to add a little bit more glitter to it. All right, so you can see it's super chunky. Got really good payoff with this. All right, so it is glitterified. Now for the thumb, I did some fireworks on this thumb here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let's see. I used Bundle Monster Plate 12, and we're going to be using this design right here. Kind of looks like fireworks to me. So the first one, I did a couple of them. So the first one we're just going to do all red. So I'm just going to paint that with my Conad Special Polish in red. Scrape it off. And then you're going to pick it up with the small-ended stamper. So there it is on there. And then we're just going to kind of roll it into the corner. And if it hangs off a little bit, that's fine. So there's that first one. And then we're going to clean off the plate. And then we're going to be using the Sally Hansen Pacific Blue color. So just apply that. And then you're going to grab your stamper or your scraper, scrape it off. And then go ahead and pick that image up. So there it is. You can kind of see it. And then we're going to do this in the other corner here, kind of going off of your nail. So there's that. Kind of looks like fireworks. Clean off your stamper. Clean off this image plate. Now with the second one, I kind of, oh my gosh, I keep knocking my tripod. With the second image, I used both red and blue to kind of give it a multicolored. So just kind of do like little speckles of red here. And then you're going to fill it in the rest with your blue. So kind of just like blobs everywhere. And then with a quick scrape, you're going to scrape that off. And then you get a multicolored firework. So you're going to pick that one up. And there it is. And then we're going to put this one in this empty space right here. And if it overlaps with the other ones, that's totally fine. So there's that. And I think, actually, there's a little bit more on my stamper right there. I'm going to see if I can put that here in the corner. There we go. So kind of fill in that white image. Those are your firework nails. And I actually, on this one here, I applied a glitter top coat to kind of make it sparkle a little bit. And I used this one from Glaze, and it's called Shooting Stars. It has microfine holographic glitter, just like fairy dust. But then it has these like chunky, I don't know, they're like iridescent chunky glitters in there. So I applied that onto my thumb. So we're going to let that dry just a little bit. And then we'll apply this top coat on. So we're going to go back to this nail here, the flag. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab these little hole, like, not hole punches, like reinforcement label things for your, papers. So just grab one of those off, and you're going to kind of get your hand, and you're going to put it on your hand and rub it on, and then rip it off. And then keep doing that a few times to kind of remove the sticky, so it's not going to remove your polish underneath. So just do that a few times. That should be good. And then you're going to get your nail that you want to put the line on, and then just aim it wherever, like however big you want your French tip. So I'm probably going to be doing that. Looks good. And then you're just going to kind of press it down into the corners like this, and into this corner, and just kind of rub it, push it down a little bit so it stays. And then we're going to get our Sally Hansen Pacific Blue, and then we're just going to paint the tip. If it gets on your cuticle, that's totally fine. You can clean that up later. So just like that, and then before it dries, you want to rip this off gently so it doesn't pull off the polish. So, and there's your tip. So that's what that looks like. Now, once this dries, I'm actually going to apply another layer of top coat. So when you put your stars on the tip, if you mess up, you can just lightly take it off with a cotton swab with nail polish. So once you're done, this is what it's going to look like. So what I did was grabbed the Cheeky Plate 4, and I just got this bottom line of stars here. I only put polish on the bottom line, and then I scraped down. And then with the stamper, you're going to, well, this one's dirty, but you're going to line up your stars to the tip and just kind of roll it just on the tip, and then you'll get the stars just on the tip. So it kind of looks like a flag. So that is what I did for my 4th of July nails. You know what, let me quickly put a top coat of the glitter onto this nail to show you guys. So very gently, so you don't smear any of your stamps. Put the layer of glitter. There we go. So that's what that looks like. Now these are all messed up. I need to clean up my cuticles, but this is what it's gonna look like when you're done. So you've got your flag stripes, you've got a glitter nail, you have your American flag on one, just a regular flag, and then your fireworks. So that is what I did for my 4th of July manicure. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you guys want me to do more tutorials or whatnot. So anyways, happy 4th of July, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.